What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar with C-Zar Gets Crypto, and we are talking about ICP today for Mr. EK. EK, we're talking about this one for you. I do request, guys, if you'd like to leave a request in the YouTube comments, go ahead and do that. I will leave a link in the description for the Discord as well. You can leave requests there. Without any further ado, let's talk about this bad boy. Looking at the weekly here, yeah, you had a nice move. You moved up 24% in a week, not bad. You know, a lot of cryptos are moving up right now, so it'd be more telling for the cryptos that aren't moving up right now that, you know, kind of be worrisome. But not all. You know, there's some cryptos that haven't moved up that are probably going to be fine, if not even top performers. But sometimes things move in cycles. Like if your crypto this past week has not pumped like the rest of the market did, but it pumped prior to this, and now it's just taking a break. It's not like going to lower lows, right, or hanging out near its lows. Then that's okay. That's just normal, right? Sometimes things move out of sync with the rest of the market. But anyways, very bullish move off your weekly, right? Coming into your oversold zone like this, just huge bullish move on your RSI. It is overall a lower high. We take our most relative top here to the bottom. We're kind of at the 382. This would be a common area to find resistance. You kind of did last week, right, with the close there. Maybe this top to bottom here. Depends on how you want to look at it, man. I don't know. That one might be the cleanest one, and that is the true top. And that bounced right off the 382 there. Might be the one to use. Looking at the daily RSI, this is bullish, man. Whenever you see this, like, a lot of people make the misconception that being in the overbought zone is bearish, but whenever you do this kind of stuff, this is actually insanely bullish, right? And look at what happened, right? You had this bounce. I'm going to delete it. You had this bounce off the overbought zone right here, and then the next day you moved up 6% almost, and then the following day you moved up 8%, giving you an overall move from low to high, a 23% move, right, in 2 days' time. So very bullish posturing here. The last time you saw something like that was, I swear I just saw it back over here, maybe. Oh, it was over here, right? Let's see what you did there too, though. You went up a little bit higher there, but here, when you bounced off your overbought zone, right, you were just getting started. From low to high, you went up like 32% in the course of like a week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. So definitely a good mark for continuation. You don't need bearish divergence to market top, though you have had that kind of regularly in this chart, so I might look for that, right? Maybe you come down right now, have a momentary kind of correction, continue to move up on a closing basis, and then from there you have a more significant correction. I don't know, that would make sense. You're at a previous area of support right now, finding resistance there potentially. It would make sense if you took a breather. Again, on the weekly, from the top to the bottom here, you are at the 382. So finding a little bit of resistance here, taking a break, and then coming back down to your 236, down at about $3.62 wouldn't be too weird. Man, it would actually be perfect. It'd actually be really perfect. You know why? You have this previous weekly close down here at the 236, and it would also, what would it look like? Anybody know? Anybody got a guess? It would look just like a penis. No, it would look like an inverse head and shoulders, right? You've got your left shoulder here, a head here, and your right shoulder bouncing, coming from your 382 to your 236, and then bouncing from there. It's a very common thing, very common thing. Things are just getting started out, right? You're still below your 382 from this most relative top to bottom. So I should say significant top to definite bottom there. Seeing a move down to $3.63 shouldn't be weird at all. I think that's even expected. Again, you have multiple things leading to that. You've got the overall like significant 236 right there. You've got a previous area on a weekly closing basis, and then also if you take that all into consideration, you've got this like head and shoulders pattern right here, right? So I don't know. I think with that, look for a break. Look for a break in this pattern. It would be for you to get bullish. Depends how you want to do it. You know, if you want to do it on a weekly closing basis, it might be right here, right? If you want to do it on a like high basis, which is kind of how I would do it, it might be there. But somewhere, if you break this like 433 to 457 zone, that's when things will get interesting, because at that point, come on now, how I would measure it from low to the high point here, and then to where it breaks, the measure move would take you up to about $7.41. So things are definitely cooking for ICP. I thought things were going to be more bearish and it was going to go lower for sure. But man, we're in the right times of the market right now, guys. I think that was the low for ICP. I think that was it. I want to say I thought we'd go lower. I don't know. It's been a while since I made my last video. I think the last time that I talked about it, I said that I would have thought we'd go to this 1618. I want to say. If not, maybe it was this one. Let's see. Low to high. This would be the more significant fib, so I probably... Yeah, the 1272 is down there at about 263. The low to high here, 1618 is... Yeah, I bet I was saying lower prices for sure. But you didn't have to, man. You didn't go. You held it, whatever. I don't think you go lower than this low anymore, man. I do think things are starting to cook for ICP. Where's it going to go? How high is it going to go? You know, that's to be determined. With a market cap of $1.8 billion and an unlimited supply, I would assume that you're not going to have a 50x in this thing. You probably won't even have a 50x in this thing, which a 20x, a 10x, a 30x, that's still awesome. You know, it'd still be great. But as far as like a top performer in the market, I doubt it. I doubt it's going to be a top performer. Again, to kind of put that in perspective, from bottom or from the current price, let's see, you know, like if we were to do a 10x, it'd be worth 18 billion. So if we did a 5x from there, that'd be essentially 100 billion. So a 50x, right? That's what a 50x is. 50x from here would put you at a price all the way up right around here. So I don't even think you're going to see $200 by the end of this cycle. Let's see. Man, where could I get this? Where could I draw this fib from? Let's see. I don't know, man. Is it that day? Let me go. Sorry, bear with me, guys. Bear with me. It'd be this day here, and then all the way down. Bear with me. It's unorthodox, I know. Okay, so yeah, okay, that makes sense. You'd probably go to your 618 or 69 area, which would give you again somewhere around like a 16x to maybe like a 24x. That would be my expectation. Maybe you go just a little bit above this high here. Maybe you go just a little bit below this high here. I'm going to try to draw it right on there, but that would be the area that I would think you go to, because also coming in line with that, you have a little bounce back here too. I know it's all squished together. I'll try to, again, it's kind of unorthodox, but this is what we got. I got to use the daily because these weeks don't show all of it. I bet, man, it wouldn't surprise me. What if your top was like literally right around $85 to $90? The high of this cycle for ICP is probably $85 to $90, which is still phenomenal, being worth $4, about $4 right now. But I just think there are far better cryptos with a lot more potential that aren't this high in market cap valuation. Is it possible to be worth more than $100 billion by the end of the cycle? Sure, it's possible. But this thing's so new. Like, it is so very new, right? Since 2021, May of 2021. I don't think it's worthy of that. I think it has time. It needs to prove itself before it's worth that, right? And by that time, it definitely won't see new all-time highs because there will be more coins pumped out into it, so it's going to be harder for it to achieve. But will it achieve multi-$100 billion market caps at some point in its life? Sure. I don't think it's going to be this cycle. And I say sure as in like it's possible, not that I think it's going to happen, but what I would more likely think is going to happen again is probably somewhere around that 70 or what was it, $80 to $90, $70 to $80. No, yeah, $70 to $90. That's what I was going to say. Sorry. Yes. Let's make it 70 to 100, somewhere around there, but probably closer to that $90 area is what I'm thinking. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys. ICP probably sees a pullback right now, right? Remember that we have this relative fib, the 382 that we just found resistance on, right? From this top to this low. We probably, that is not what I was talking about. Top to bottom here. and then we would form an inverse head and shoulders pattern with your left shoulder here. Potentially we are forming our right shoulder now, and then whenever we come up here to break out of it, that would send us at least up to what was it? At least up to like 750, 745, something like that. That's what I would think. So if you like the video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. Have a good